Hello, today we are going to solve systems of linear equations in three variables using the elimination method. So let's consider the system 5x minus 2y minus 4z equals 3, 3x plus 3y plus 2c equals negative 3, minus 2x plus 5y plus 3c equals 3. So we can see that this system consists of three equations in three variables. And each equation is of the form ax plus by plus zc equals t, and each equation represents a plane. So in order to solve the system, first we need to eliminate one of the variables from two equations. You can eliminate x, y, or z, it's your choice. And also to eliminate the variable, we can take equation 1 and 2, or 2 and 3, or equation 1 and 3. So let's eliminate the variable c from equation 1 and 2. Let's take equations 1 and 2. So to eliminate c, we need to make the numerical coefficients of c as equal and opposite, or in other words, we can say we need to make these terms as additive inverses. So to eliminate c, multiply the second equation by 2. So the second equation becomes 6x plus 6y plus 4z equals negative 6. Remember to multiply all the terms of the second equation by 2. We can see that the numerical coefficient of c in the first equation is negative 4, and our new equation is positive 4. Then let's add the first equation and the new equation. So 5x minus 2y minus 4c equals 3. And the new equation is 6x plus 6y plus 4z equals negative 6. When we add them together, you will get 11x plus 4y equals negative 3. You can see that the c terms are eliminated. And we can name this equation as 4. You can see that we already named these three equations like 1, 2, 3. Okay, so let's name this equation as equation number 4. Then the next step is very important. We must eliminate the same variable using another pair of equations. So we have to eliminate the same variable. So we already took equation 1 and 2. Now you can take 2 and 3 or 1 and 3. Let's take equation 2 and 3 and eliminate the same c variable. So when we look at equation 2 and 3, to eliminate c, we have to make the coefficients as equal and opposite, or in other words, make these terms as additive inverses. So multiply the first, like the second equation by negative 3, and this third equation by 2. So when we multiply the second equation by -3, we'll get -9x minus 9y minus 6c equals 9. And the third equation by 2, we'll get -4x plus 10y plus 6c equals 6. Let's add these two equations together. So we'll get -13x plus y equals 15. We can name this equation as 5. So you can see that we got two equations in two variables. So this fourth equation is 11x plus 4y equals -3. And the next new equation is -13x plus y equals 15. So you can see that these two equations have two variables, x and y. So let's take these two equations together. So 11x plus 4y equals -3. So we have to eliminate one variable from these two equations. So let's eliminate y. In order to eliminate y, we have to make the coefficient of this equation as -4. So multiply the fifth equation by -4. So -4 times -13x, that is 52x. And -4 times y, -4y equals -4 times 15, -60. So let's take these two equations together and add them together, and we can see that y terms are eliminated. So 11x plus 52x equals 63x. Then -3 plus -60 equals, excuse me, -63. So to solve for x, divide both sides by 63. So the value of x is -1. So we got the value of one of the variables, x equals -1. Substitute x equals -1 in one of the equations in two variables. So you can see that our equation number 4 and 5 have two variables, x and y. So substitute x equals 1 in one of those equations. So let's substitute x equals -1 in equation 11x plus 4y equals -3. So when we solve for y, we'll get y equals 2. So we got the value of the second variable. Then consider one of the original equation. That means an equation contains three variables. So we have like three equations in three variables. You can select one of these three equations. Let's take the first equation, 5x minus 2y minus 4c equals 3, and substitute x as -1 and y as 2 in the given equation. And when we solve for z, we can see that when we substitute -1 and 2 here, we have -5 minus 4 minus 4c equals 3. And we can combine this, -9 minus 4c equals 3. And when we solve for c, divide both sides by -4. So z equals -3. So we got the value of three variables. So we can write the final solution as -1, 2, and -3. So you can see that it is an ordered triple. So you have to write the final answer in terms of an ordered triple. So the final solution is -1, 2, and -3. You can always double check this value with the original equations, and you can see that you will get a true statement for each of these equations. So this is our final solution.